She was here briefly, first thing in the morning. She's with us now for a full hour. Idina, welcome. So good to see you.
So great to see you.
How exciting it is to have you in the studio. I know you've been doing our Skype presentations, but
it's such a relief to be here.
Right?
And I've got to meet everybody on the crew, backstage. I said backstage.
Yeah, let's say it that way.
Backstage. It's just been so wonderful to meet everybody in person. They've been so warm and welcoming.
Well, I mean, from the very second we knew you were going to be joining the QVC family, everybody has been a buzz. Even sight unseen of your styles, but now seeing your styles, we love you even more. Give us a little nugget behind like the aesthetic, the whole brand concept.
Well,
of Encore.
it's funny. It really came from feeling like when I dropped my son Walker off at school that I looked like a mess compared to some of those moms that have it all together.
Always have it pulled together. Yeah.
Yeah. So I wanted to have something that felt like me off stage, where I could relax, you know, and be authentic and myself, but also feel pulled together.
But also be cute.
Be chic. Yeah.
Be chic.
And everything has to be soft. I don't know. It just, I have to, the fabric and the quality has to be really, really luxurious.
Right, so that you can be your best self as well as looking like your best self. So we're gonna dive in and help you at home look and feel your best as well with the mixed stitch V-neck sweater. Idina's wearing it right now. We have it in 4 color choices. Get used to me saying, I won't apologize for it, sale price, only order, going away at the end of the day, and that's the case with this right here. Price goes away at midnight. 4 easy payments of $14.46, $12 off. Here we go with dusty pink.
Yep.
Idina's wearing it in the wine. You see it in the oyster, that's like your beautiful winter white, or almost like a really light oatmeal, and then we have it in the black.
Black.
As
Oh,
well.
I'm cooking.
No, this is great. I love having you here to do this. This is great.
This is black. No, I love this sweater so much. It's mixed stitch because anybody that knows that's like a knitter out there, it has this beautiful stitch on the sleeve and then a different stitch here, and then it has this looping stitch that gives like an elongating kind of slenderizing thing that and it feels so good. I think it's such a great value. It was really important to everybody, to me, at Encore, that we source really great yarns, you know, so that the quality of it was so important. I didn't want to compromise on that at all. And for fall or going into winter, it's great, and it still breathes, and but it feels really substantial. You know, oh, I look good on it in the camera.
This is so true. Now you get the whole experience, so you know why.
I love that I can see myself.
At home, if you're ever like, why are they always looking down? But no, it's because we're checking ourselves out in the monitors. Hello.
Yeah,
right?
and I'm wearing it. Oh, it's funny. Well, we'll talk about the leggings
yes,
after.
we will, honey.
But just in case, I wanted you to know I stole my son's Jordans.
Y'all wear the same size, don't
yeah, right now. But he's going to grow out of them, and then I can just take all these vintage shoes. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, but
actually, there's a scarf. Sorry, I'm talking over you.
Oh, no, honey, please do, because when we see on Ann this scarf, which is...
Yeah, Ann's got it on. Yeah.
It's like a giveaway clearance price on that scarf, too. Yeah, we are kind of bouncing around, but guess, you know, for good reason.
Can I have one?
Yes, you only designed them.
No, Ann, you look so beautiful. Doesn't it feel soft? And it's so... it's super long.
Wow, look how quickly that came out when Idina asked for the scarf.
It's super long. I love the really long. I feel like they always make men's scarves really long, and then they give us these.
Yeah, they give us the little tiny ones.
So dramatic, and I feel like I can do a double. I can do whatever. You know, in New York, I always
look at the
wear
price
like
on that scarf, guys. $29.98.
Yeah.
This is not your teeny tiny little whisper of a scarf.
No, it's not at all. It's super dramatic.
Yeah, well,
which is what I love.
As it should be.
And I could do like Dr. Zhivago, like this, and do, you know, that's kind of cool,
right,
like that.
Like romantically missing your partner who's been away for, you know. For
I am
ages.
romantically missing my partner. He's in LA. I haven't seen him in a couple of days.
Everybody's bi-coastal right now, right? You know, and that's, well, Idina is, and that's the whole
kind
idea
of the
behind
brand,
the
too.
Yeah.
You know, the New York and the California sensibility.
And having to be kind of like ready for and down for anything. So I'm thinking somebody's wearing this with like more of a velvet or velour pant as much as they are like your most beat up denim that you have, that you love to death, and you're pairing it with the matching scarf, which we have in every color, or you're wearing it on its own. But to your point earlier, Idina, like looking at the details of this and how, do you notice how the stitches go from a little bit looser and wider in the sleeves to much more refined, so that where it should be, it gives you even more coverage, even more
I love
stretch.
that detail. It's called looping. I'm learning all this, though, about knitting. My dad loves to knit. He knits the most beautiful sweaters.
Your dad does?
Yeah, he inspires me. But yeah, it has this on the sleeve, which is the vertical one, and we don't skimp out on the length of the arms, which I find really important because I feel like it's never too tight on the arms because I don't really like my arms.
Well, who wants it to be tight on your arms?
I don't want it squeezing my arms. I have a thing about my tricep. But anyway.
It's so comforting when you hear somebody like Idina Menzel say, I'm self-conscious about fill in the blank, right?
No. Well, if you're looking at yourself on camera constantly, you become very vain.
For sure, for sure. But Idina, as I'm sure you know, a $57 price tag is like very comparable to like a button front shirt here at QVC, and don't even get me started about a $30 scarf. So I hope you're putting the two together. Machine washable for sure. Right now, you are seeing it on Morgan, and I wanted to double check your size 1X. And you see how, like, it has a relaxed ease to it, but it's not really, really tight. Kind of a drop shoulder, but not too slouchy, not too far. But this price goes away at midnight, so I'll show you the color choices one more time. 8518984. Black is a must, especially with your denim, right? This softer pink is called Dusty Pink. It's popular. There is your wine, also popular. And then finally, we have it in the oyster. So if you're new to shopping with QVC and you hear us talking about sizing, you're kind of like, well, what's my size? You can always search it by searching Fit Guide at QVC.com, or you can check it out right here. Know this, that once you know your size, that is your size in every QVC brand, which is so, so easy. All right, so people are asking, as you should be, what's the item number to that scarf? Like the really long, chunky scarf? Well, it's almost free. It's $29.98. It's silly. 4 color choices. We have the wine, dusty pink, jet black, and the oyster. If they sound familiar, same as the sweaters, right? But we only have 200 in each color choice. A518985 is the item number, or just search Encore scarf. Okay.
I'm trying to get it like the model in that picture.
Right, but then you can't move. So then I need you to move. Okay. All right, so, honey,
we got these. You have them on.
It is hard to make me speechless because they pay me to talk.
What?
These denim leggings,
these are good, right?
When I pulled them on,
but look,
I looked in the mirror and I was like, how are these so comfortable?
You look so hot.
I mean, look at Adrian. Look at you. So
let me put on. I like to put on my boot. Can I do a little Mr.
Honey,
Rogers?
You can do all the changes, and anytime you need to walk off or
Mr.
do
Rogers,
anything.
and I just like kick it off and do. I have a pedicure. So
well, and you're wearing a cute sweater, which is what he usually does.
Exactly,
so,
but I like it with a heel too, because everything works well with different shoes. So that
watch
you
this transformation.
You go day to night.
From her son's sneakers.
Yeah, but I might not. I might fall. Okay. But anyway, yeah. So everything works well on the line.
I've just been dethroned. I'm usually the fastest quick change artist here on the set, but I have been dethroned. Look at you!
Yeah. All
right, friends, this is a sale price that goes away at midnight, and even if you've never in your life worn a denim legging before, like a jegging, come on in.
Because it's great coverage, right? You feel like
coverage,
sucked
but
in.
I didn't have to like zip myself in. And
you can do yoga in these.
You can do yoga. I'm a yoga instructor, so don't even get me started.
But it's sucking in all the stuff I don't want you to see. You are doing it.
All right, so let's go through our choices here. This is the Heritage Wash. Read as the darker of your denim. Then we have it in black. I mean, forget about for a second that this even has the word denim in it. It's just an amazing black legging.
Yeah.
And then finally we have it in classic. So that's closer to your kind of classic
I love this
American
one. It's
denim.
kind of like you see all the different colors in it. It's a little bit more washed.
Okay, it's 4 easy payments of $16.32. We have regular inseam, we have petite inseam, but Idina, I just want to hear you talk about these and how they came to be.
Well, and if you see, there's like a front seam. I think it's called forward-facing seam that makes us feel more sleek, I would say. But yeah, I just like I said, it's the kind of thing that if you wanted to wear it to sleep, you could. It's so soft. And if you want to get your kid to school and look somewhat together, you wear these. You can wear it with anything, and then you can go to the movies. You can go to a meeting. You can change your heels. It just works with you because I didn't want everyone to. I don't know about you, but I feel overly styled most of the time in my life, and I just want to feel that when I get off a red carpet or get off stage that I can just throw on something that I just feel like I don't have to try hard. You know?
Are you like me? Like on your off days, no, you're not doing like the full hair and makeup, but
oh
it doesn't mean I'm
not.
Just slopping
around. I don't want to
like,
feel that way.
Right?
Yeah.
But I'm still meeting up with my friends, or I'm still hanging out with people that I like,
and I like
want
something that's like foundational pieces in your closet that you can build on. You know?
Precisely. Okay, so I think this is where size is going to be real important for you because you're probably thinking, oh, should I size up because it's a legging? The answer is no, all right? So Anne is 5'8". She's wearing the extra small. Let's see. I am 5'6", and I am also wearing the extra small, if that helps you.
I'm 5'6" too.
Oh, okay. Well, in the different heels, we're up and down, up and down. And are you in the double extra small or the extra small?
I'm in the extra small.
Okay.
But I think you look hotter than me.
I'm sorry, Idina, could you repeat that into my microphone? And can we record this before she says it?
I don't want to be inappropriate.
You're so sweet.
But and it has these really cool back pockets in the right place, I think.
Thank you.
That kind of gives us a good. Can I say booty on QVC?
You can say booty. You can say butt.
Okay. Oh, I could say
derriere.
Butt too. Oh, I
rear
love
end.
it.
Caboose, hiney, yeah.
Posterior?
Just not the posterior.
Oh, posterior. Posterior.
Look up butt in the thesaurus and you can say every word except for the A word.
Yes.
How's that?
Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah, I really love these with it's more washed looking. It's really cool with a great boot and everything.
To me, it's like the legging that doesn't behave like one. When you're wearing, you know, I don't know, like an athletic legging, you feel very exposed.
Yes.
Or it looks extremely, you know, workout forward as it should. And this is the fit is so amazing. If you wanted to tuck something into it,
it has a really good
could.
waistband too. It's I forget the name of it. I'm learning all these terms. Yeah, but it's really flat. I think it's sewed inside so you don't see the elastic.
You don't see it. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah, and it's really flat on your belly, so it doesn't get all rumply with whatever you're wearing.
I mean, there is so much stretch in here that I would almost say, even if you're kind of like in the first few months of expecting, this would start to
these would be
right?
great. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if rumply is a word, but I just made it up.
It's a word, sure. Why not? Machine washable, and then, like I said, we have both the petite and regular inseams. Now, I'm always an advocate, I said it in the last show, of more of a slim leg pant because it gives you so many shoe options. I mean, we just went from, you know, boys,
from Air Jordans
Nikes, to an amazing
like
heel.
a high boot would look really
good. To a high
good.
boot, the riding boot like I've got here. You know, Adrian's got it in a high boot too, and it looks so, so good. So I'm going to show you the color choices again. We're both wearing it with, you know, our pick of the show, and it looks so fabulous. But guys, I can't stress the comfort enough on this here. This will help. 41% polyester, 39% cotton, and 20% spandex.
Yes.
That isn't shiny. So we thank you for that.
Yeah.
No shiny bums here. Bum, there's another one. Okay.
But bum, yeah.
All right, let's go. Hey, Jen, you had your first show with Idina. What did you talk about? Different ways to say butt. We kept it classy. Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
okay.
I'm an East Coast Long Island girl. I don't know the word classy.
I'm from New Orleans, so it's going to get real. All right, this is Heritage Wash. We have the black. We have it in classic wash, petite and regular. I know it's a leap of faith, guys, to buy denim or leggings. Go for it. That's called dogging the camera, by the way. 855-1074 is your item number. Okay, guys, we're gonna go right to my top, my pick of the show, Adrian's pick of the show. So if I say the word fleece, I think most of us think, I don't know, like zip-up jacket. We think something very casual. We think cozy, for sure. Well, I've got some of those checked off, and then I have others that I go, actually, it's even better than that. It's more refined than that. It's more flattering than that. And leave it to a woman like Idina Menzel to give us something that is equal parts casual and elevated, all rolled into one. This is the Shawl collar raglan fleece pullover. And even though it is supposed to be and will be at midnight, $75, it is currently $59.98. Again, making that comparison to things that really often cost more than that. Here she comes. I love that you did that.
Where do we go?
Move like this.
You
No,
keep
you're
saying
doing
stick
great.
around. I don't want to upstage anybody.
Everybody's just watching, waiting for, where's Idina? Jen's talking. I just want to see
That
Idina
was a good
Menzel.
quick
So please,
change.
at every opportunity, pop up in front of that camera. Okay, only order of the year, guys, and that price goes away at midnight. So let's do color choices. I love this one right here because you can really see the highs and lows, that kind of slubby heathering that you get in the Blue Jay heather. Then I and Adrian both are wearing it in what's called oat milk heather. And then finally, we have it in the cactus heather.
That's what I'm wearing, right? What do I have green on?
Yep.
Okay.
$12 easy pay.
Yeah,
All
cactus.
right.
Yeah, did you talk about the
Talk
double
about
face
very little. Nope.
fleece? Oh, okay.
Nope.
Because that's my favorite thing that I'm learning about with these fabrics is that it's not single face, it's double face. You send it back when it's not soft enough and you get it brushed properly.
Right.
And that's what gives you this amazing feeling against your body. So that's great. And then the collar is really good around our neck, I think, and gives us a good line with our face. And for me, a jaw, because I have the most, a strong jaw, I've been told.
You have like
before.
the world's most admirable jaw. Right?
Admirable?
No, it's like,
I don't know. It's too,
people probably,
it's too
Idina, you're
square,
probably
my
responsible for a lot of visits to surgeons, and they say,
No
please can you
way.
give me Idina's jawline?
Oh my God,
Yeah.
no, I've seen horrible things on Instagram
Oh,
about my jaw.
please. That's the dark web. Okay, anyway. I'm with you. This is vainly my favorite part. Just the way, this would be like if you had an amazing scarf, you'd kind of try to style it so that it looked like this on you.
Yeah.
And you, I mean, you know, I changed in 30 seconds during Isaac, so it wasn't like it required all this fussing and moving around. It just kind of, look at that, comes up high, dips down but not too low, and then it's stitched right here so that it doesn't reveal.
Yeah, it's minimizing because, here we go, because I have, what am I allowed to say?
Oh, well, here,
breasts?
guys, can we, you could say that.
Okay.
I can only think of one
I like
version of that word we probably shouldn't say. So.
I like it when it minimizes, you know?
Bust line.
Yeah, I feel like
Décolleté.
you're not, nobody's paying attention to that in this, unless you really want them to.
If you're standing there doing this,
yes, exactly.
it might be.
And it has this great cuff, the long cuff, which is so modern, I think, and really
kind of like slouchy, cool girl.
Yeah, totally. And once again, kind of long, so you can cuddle up and you just feel like yummy, like this for the fall and for the winter.
I feel like that's been, I've heard a lot of designers actually, Isaac was just talking about that, the whole idea of like, you know, being very chic, but just that, I don't know, it's almost like emotional support apparel where you put it on and it's just
feel
very
like
calming
yourself.
and
That's what I feel like, you know, I'll be on the red carpet or, you know, I was just in a movie where I'm in a corset.
Wow.
Which I call like a toothpaste pump because it squeezes everything
Yeah,
here, but
or
everything
torture
comes
device.
up
Yeah,
here.
everything.
Yeah, but it's so nice to get off the stage, get in the trailer, and then put something like this on because this is when I actually feel like myself. All that other stuff is just performance. It's just
And
it's
I
just
feel like a lot of women can relate to that. We're not, and I don't mean the corset part, right? Because if we can avoid it, we're not. But that feeling of coming home after a long day and just wanting to feel at ease, but you're not done at 5 p.m. There's a lot of day left, so you want to wear something that, and I love it with the matching pants, which we're going to talk about in the show.
That's great.
That whole idea of like, oh, I feel so good now, and I can let the rest of the day go, but at the same time, if you're changing and then you're going back out to dinner, that looks amazing at the same time. And now I just want to ask you about all these red carpet stories that I know you have to go. I have all these questions.
Because they're not that glamorous, you know? It's like you get a neck ache and a back ache from trying to stay like this the whole time and not ruin your hair in the car on the way there.
You're in the car and you get out of the car and you don't have all the wrinkles. And do you just sit there like this?
Yes,
like Jennifer
you're
Aniston
so stiff and so stressed out. Yeah.
Right.
And then if they open the car door on the wrong side, everybody's there and you're like pulling up.
And you're pulling everything out.
Yeah. And so there's a lot that goes into it. And I've just never been that comfortable with all of that kind of stuff, I'm just going to say. So this is more me.
This is more you. And that's, I think, is the reason why, you know, we're so grateful to have you here is to kind of see that real you, right? Because, you know, the woman at home, she understands that. She goes, what do they wear in their real life?
Yes.
And this is exactly the kind of pieces that women of all different lifestyles and aesthetics are wearing in their real life.
Because we all, like, I may play a lot of roles in my life, but we all play a lot of roles, you know? We have a lot of jobs in our life where we're mothers or sisters,
spinning all the plates,
wives, workers, you know, whatever, and careers. And so I feel like everybody has their own roles that they play, and everyone deserves to have an encore, which is why, that's why I called it Encore.
Now, I'm jumping ahead here because we are going to present them, but I always think of how can I best serve someone who's watching and going, I just want the whole outfit.
Let me see the cactus.
You got it. So here are the wide leg fleece pants that go with, all right? We'll present them a little bit later, or you can just search fleece pant Encore on QVC.com and get the whole look. And I'm feeling very, again, cool girl. I love that you did it in a wide leg.
I like, right?
Yeah.
Because these hems, I'm learning, you know, you don't have to worry about the hem. You know how certain pants you have to get twice because if you want to wear it with a certain shoe, it works that way. But I feel like this is a really good hem.
Or they have that banding at the bottom and then it's immediately.
Yeah, but I love Morgan's wearing it with just white sneakers, which really looks classy, chic.
Morgan, did you borrow those from your son? Idina wears her son's shoes.
Did you steal
I love that.
them from your child? That's what I did. Did I tell you that story? I was wearing a pair of my son's shoes, and I show up to school, and he said, "You're wearing my shoes and without socks?"
Oh, yeah. It kind of should be the other way around.
Devastated. I was like, I bought those shoes for you. You're going to get over it.
My silly daughter stopped growing when she hit size 6.5, and I have a size 9. So I'm totally out of luck. I can't borrow
How
any of
old
her
is
shoes.
your daughter?
She's 22.
Oh,
She's done.
You have a 22-year-old
do.
daughter? Oh, my God. You look amazing.
Oh, thank you. Gabby, did you hear that?
You do. I'm trying to make this look like actually good right now, but it looks funny the way I'm doing it.
No.
How do you do it? Teach me.
No, that's exactly how you do it, actually.
Is?
And then
Okay.
our mind just fills in the blanks, and we go, well, that looks amazing. Seriously. All right. So recap here, guys. I'll give you the measurements, and then we move on, right?
Okay,
so
we're moving on.
22.5 inches to 29.75 of an inch. It's 60% cotton. It's 40% polyester. It is so elevated chic. You can throw out the beat-up sweatshirt. All right, unless you really like it, and that's fine. But this is just as comfortable, just as cute, from everything from your shorts, your sweatpants, your jeans, to everything else. All right, these are your color choices. Blue Jay Heather. Oh my gosh, wait until you see the jacket that's coming up next.
Oh, I
just
think
saw
that's
Ann.
supposed to change now.
Honey, you can go.
But
and
if I
in
walk
any
this
direction.
way, do I go through the camera by accident?
I love that you're asking what the rules are when literally you get to make those rules.
I don't know what I'm doing.
This again, it's Idina's world, and I'm just living in it right now. Okay, here's the cactus. There's the oat milk. Oat milk on me. A518986 is your item number. Don't forget about the pants. We're going to put those up on the screen in a little bit. Thanks so much, guys. Here we go. It's the fleece wide leg pant. If you were wanting the whole outfit and going, yeah, but is that going to put me over like $200? No, because the pants are $65.28. 5 easy payments of $13.06. It's A551073. This is a magazine cover, what you are about to see. Right? And even Ann goes, this is gorgeous. Through, like, look at that. Even the way you're color coordinated with the set, which I realize is not important, like, for real life, but then everything just looks so good. Okay, that's true. We do live here. Okay, this is the brushed double face shirt jacket. I am swooning. I mean, I love this kind of slouchy and chic, and it's so much more that I don't even like that we're calling it a shirt jacket. Like, this needs a different name for it, because it's, I don't know, I'll think of something by the end of it. Anyway, it's $127. Everything in the show, sale price, everything in the show losing its price by the end of the day. This is one where you don't go, yeah, I'll wait until midnight. This is where you go, I'm not waiting until the end of the presentation. And we lose the easy pay too. So it's just the two color choices. We have dusty pink, and don't worry, we've got a black. But there's only about 500 in each choice. And oh, the bonuses, look at that. Even the buttons say Encore, Idina, Menzel. Y'all, this is some kind of special. Okay. And you know what? Even if I didn't have any means to describe to you how this felt, don't worry, I will. I'm sure a lot of you would go, I love the way this looks. It is so buttery soft. Actually, can we go back to Ann, because I want you to see the way, see how she puts her hands in her pockets and it just kind of drapes between her waist and the arm? That is how, that to me visually shows you how drapey and soft this is. And yet it is still a layering piece that's going to keep you warm. So it's on 5 easy payments of $25.54. I'm going to have to put on that black. A518974. We don't have these photos, Idina, but I saw some, you did a photo shoot in some of these pieces, and you were wearing this jacket, and I was like, please,
this is
the
one
world
of my
needs to see those
favorites.
pictures.
I like to think of this as like a modern pea coat,
yes,
you know, or
absolutely.
a car coat, but it's just, it feels so great. It's so, it's really warm, but it also
you
breathable.
have the pictures. Oh, look at
What?
that. We
Oh
have
yeah.
them.
Oh, that photo shoot was done in 100-degree weather
Isn't
during
that the
the
best?
summer.
You have to try to fake and make it look like, you know,
Yeah.
that you're sweating.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and this, I think this is a neutral. This is like the new neutral, this dusty
The
pink.
dusty pink, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think people should be afraid of a color like
gosh,
this.
no.
And also, you know, I'm just going to say in the theater, for all leading ladies, they always dress us in a pink like this because it looks
Really?
good on everyone. Yeah, if
Oh.
you'll notice, all the stars in the shows always have a moment when they're wearing a pink or a peach.
You can't see all the models on set, but we all just went, what? Wait,
Oh.
what? Really?
Leading lady pink.
Leading lady
Leading
pink.
lady pink. I think everyone should have a leading lady pink.
Okay.
And I love that you talked about my buttons because I think these horn buttons are so cool.
Guys, these are not just, and this will answer the question of, well, I wonder if they just go and say, yeah, I'll take that button. No, no, no. Idina, like
And the
her
pockets.
attention to detail right down to the buttons themselves.
And always a little drama with my collar, you know.
I want this so bad. I want this in both
it feels
colors.
great too. It really does.
All right.
How does it feel for you?
Adrian.
Adrian, yeah. I didn't pay her to say that.
No, they're here to give their honest opinions. And oh my gosh,
I'm going to do a little cuff.
Good. All right, I'm going to show you details here in a second after I stop
swooning over this. It's a great value, right,
over
for
this.
the price.
It's 127.
Yeah, and it really feels like a lot more than that. I will say that.
I mean, for the sake of telling you how to care for it, I will tell you it's 100% polyester because it's machine wash and it's tumble dry. But this feels like the most buttery. It's like if cashmere and wool could come together, right? Like
and I have to say, I do read my review. I don't read my reviews when I'm on stage, but I've been reading the QVC reviews because I really want to know what you like and what's working and what isn't working.
So sweet.
And so, and people really like this, I have to say. Yeah.
Well, I think this is one of those, okay, let's use that analogy again. Like a couple of friends told you they saw a show and it was pretty good. And then you went and your mind was blown. Your life was changed, right? Under promise, over deliver. So you see this on the models and you go, no, that looks really great. The over deliver is when you get home and you touch it because it's so incredibly soft.
Yeah.
Now, I do want to show you a couple of these kind of design details that are going to help you out as well. It is not lined, so you don't have a lot of bulk inside of there or something to get, you know, in the way of what you're already wearing, but it has a relaxed fit to it, so you could easily layer underneath.
You could layer.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the thing. Don't you feel bulky when you're layering and it starts to get cold?
Especially if the coat
That's why we left enough room in the arms for that.
And then the pleat in the back gives you that like nice little release so that
Am I allowed to do a little runway
you are
situation?
encouraged to do the runway. You are encouraged to do that. It looks so, so good. And what size are you wearing right now?
I have no idea.
Can I take a look?
Yes, please.
Yeah. All right. So
is it an extra small? A small? I like mine a little bigger in
extra
this.
Small.
This is extra small. It's roomy.
And I have the double extra small, so that'll kind of show you. See how Idina has a little extra room, and I really, really like that. But I still do too, so you don't have to worry about like, oh, do I need to size up to get the extra room?
And it has the longer back, a little bit.
But so it's inspired by like I don't know, like the boyfriend shirt, right?
Yes. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, and it's, I don't know, I always wore my boyfriend's pea coat. I mean, I don't want to say that with my husband watching, but I did, and it wasn't his pea coat. It was a different guy.
I assume this is before the husband. Let's make sure we're very clear on this.
Many years before, I liked this guy's pea coat, and I would wear it sometimes.
I see what you're up to between borrowing the boyfriend's pea coats and your son's shoes, and it's like, how can I triple my wardrobe?
I'm the friend that like borrows some clothes, and then you never see it again. Yeah. Exactly.
All right, guys. So just the two color choices on this one, $25 easy pay. So do you go with, we're going to have to rename it, Idina, Leading Lady Pink?
Leading Lady Pink.
We're calling it Dusty Pink, but we're going to see if we
But
can get
it's
that
a neutral. I want you guys to understand. And I don't know if it's the color is exactly the same on your television.
No, we get it. Although I
really
do want makeup in that shade.
Yes.
That's gorgeous.
I'm going to do my runway.
Please do. 851-8974 is your item number, guys. Only outerwear in the show. All right.
I'm sorry I walked through the thing on you.
Honey, that was a moment. I love it. Please. Okay. This is, up next, we're doing our matte satin shirt. So we're just getting more and more like chic and elevated, only we're bringing the price lower and lower. Yeah, do you see that? $78 down to $49.12. I love how you're seeing it now untucked. Wait till you see it on Idina tucked into the denim leggings. And at this kind of price tag, honestly, you don't need to see it any more ways. It's automatically a value, but plenty more ways to wear. Oh, and we have it in black too for the holidays.
Yes.
Okay, so this is your mauve. Do you say mauve or mauve?
I say mauve. Back in Long Island, we say mauve.
Okay.
But it's probably
That's a third way.
Probably mauve is the nicer way to say it.
I feel like if you want to be fancy, you say mauve, and I'm like, well, look who you're talking to. It's mauve. Anyway, this is oyster. Gosh, that's pretty.
And black.
Please, you know, you'll see it on Idina, but I love that you can't see through this
at all. It's really good coverage.
And
but it feels light and airy.
Look at the black, guys.
The black. I think this is really good for holiday stuff.
That's exactly what I was
thinking. Because you could dress things up. It fits great under a blazer. It has a little bit of sheen, but it's more matte, I would say, you know, than the sheen. I mean, it's just, this black looks like it's shinier. These are really matte and pretty.
Let's call it a luster.
Yeah, a luster. That's why you're good at what you do. And the pearly buttons.
Okay, so to me, I feel like this is a good time to come. First of all, we're already halfway through the show. Bottom of the hour, kind of resetting the whole brand itself, because this seems to fall right in line with how we describe Encore by Idina Menzel, which is that whole like East Coast, West Coast, but also day to night kind of situation.
Yes.
So I'm seeing you wear it right now with denim leggings, tucked in with amazing boot. We're gonna see all three of our ladies who kind of go from day to night. And this is how you take the idea of a quote unquote simple button front shirt and make it far from just simple.
You can make it like a topper too.
Yes,
if you wanna,
like Adrian's done.
Like Adrian's doing. I think that's great too. You can just throw it over a t-shirt or a cami. That would look beautiful during the holidays.
But you know, there's a lot of things about a button front blouse that I think women don't like, which is, okay, the buttons are placed wrong, so you have that lovely
and they
little
always gap in the wrong places.
peekaboo.
These are the things that I say to my friends and the team that are helping me with all of this. That, yeah, the buttons have to be right. Sometimes I try in a sample and it's gapping and you can see through the side.
No.
So I'm learning, you add another button the way they space it, and it's good for us to have maybe a little bit more up here.
Yeah.
And so I'm happy about that. These are the things I'm learning, and like I said, I'm trying to listen to everyone out there when they write to me and tell me it's working. You know?
Clearly it is on me, because everybody looks so great.
It looks pretty.
And, you know, it doesn't pull across the back. There's an ease to it in the back. Do you mind doing a little modeling for us so we can see?
Yeah,
a little turn.
I can.
So, Idina,
But I got
in
the
double
tuck
extra
going
small.
on.
Well, if I look like that in those leggings, I'm tucking everything. I would tuck in my pajama shirts.
You do look like that. You do look like that. But I'm
Pajamas.
kind of into the feminine meets the masculine a little bit.
Sure.
You know,
Soft and strong at the same time.
Yeah, that's the New York, LA thing for me. But yeah, I just feel really feminine in this. And I would probably wear it with one of my blazers that's in my closet. You know, you don't have to buy anything. It's like one of those things you already have, and it'll just go with that, and you can wear it with anything.
Isn't that the smart way to shop, I think, when you partially you shop your closet and then you go, okay, here's what's missing to make that into even
Yeah, you
more.
only need a certain amount of foundational pieces, you know? And I don't want to make decisions. I want to be able to go in my closet and just kind of things work together. So if you, as you notice, like a lot of the color schemes kind of look really pretty together, you know? So you can mix and match things, and everything you're going to find kind of works together. But I just don't want too many decisions to make. I was never a fashionista kind of girl. I mean, I'm lucky enough I can have a stylist once in a while that helps me, because when I'm left to my own devices on the days where I'm not doing anything, you don't want to see what I used to pick. So now I've decided, I know what looks good on me and what feels relaxed.
So that must be part of the motivation here, because if this is your closet, which is fully filled with Encore, you could be that kind of person who's like, I don't know what to do, and you just kind of grab a couple of things and you go, wait a minute, everything looks fantastic.
Exactly.
So I just kind of like looking back, put this next to the shirt jacket. It is not the same color, but we get that kind of tonal play. But do you see how Idina called this a neutral, and it goes with everything from
Give that back.
It goes with the, you know, that beautiful ivory. Of course it goes with black, and then you put the two together and you just look amazing.
Oh, look, the button's there. So now I'm stuck on live television.
Got it?
I got it.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I go with the flow. You know, I've learned that you have to be, that mistakes in front of an audience are actually welcome.
This is what I tell, you know, anytime we have like a new guest who's coming, you know, who has an invention and they're like really nervous.
To embrace it.
I say, nobody tunes into this channel to see perfection. and I mean that. Like, nobody's tuning in to see me
that's what shows your
flawlessly
vulnerability and what makes you human.
I mean,
you know?
it's the reason I used to watch is like, you know, goofy moments that happen and the fun anecdotes. Exactly.
In life, we all try to be perfect. And it's like the thing that ingratiates you to people is when they see your vulnerability,
just
you
like
know?
me.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I've been dying to ask you this. Have you ever been starstruck in someone's presence? Like you meet somebody and you're like, oh my God, give me an example.
What day? I mean, I just did a film with Adam Sandler.
Oh my God.
And he's so fun and so nice and the nicest person in the world, and I still was starstruck by him all the time. You know, I just auditioned for something with Robert De Niro. Yeah, I didn't get it, by the way. I didn't get it. But see, there's still rejection at my level. So whatever.
That's amazing. I always love to. Well, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Because I have a line of QVC.
You're
and I'm gonna be on.
Yeah, you're lost, Mr. De Niro.
You'll regret it. You'll all see. Okay, so here's the mauve. Here's the jet black. Here's the oyster. A518990. Okay, we're putting this up here a couple times in the show for those who might be new to the lines. If you want to get your size just right, there's your fit guide. Hey, speaking of new to the line, if you've never shopped QVC apparel before, throw it in the cart, hit checkout, but before you do, enter in the code FREESHIP so that you get free shipping on everything you're shopping through the end of January. Okay, They're already popular because A, you're smart, B, because we already presented the fleece pullover, and C, because you saw that price tag of $65.28. However, that said, I'm just gonna pause for a second so you can drink in the beauty that is this outfit on Anne.
Yes.
Come on.
That looks great. I love it. See, the pants dress up.
Right?
They're not just, you know, a pant.
I mean,
yeah,
Idina,
it could be like sweatpants, but they also could dress up.
That's what I say. If we add up, we tally up everything that Anne is wearing, I mean, you would be shocked that it's under $200,
and
right?
couldn't you just wrap up in your covers and take a nap in that?
Take the boots off.
Your socks on.
Yeah,
right.
It feels like that.
Bring me the presents and the coffee.
I love this.
Yeah.
I wish you could hear every word that
But you
Anne
look
thinks.
like, you know, you're going out on a date with your husband. Or it's funny, my friend Gail, who works with me, she was saying, what about the women? Don't always say the women that go on a date with their husband. What about the women that don't have a husband and go to the bar?
Right here, Mamacita.
So
I'm
you
like,
look
yeah, that
great.
must be nice. Oh.
It's great for you to be at the bar. If you're like me, I like to go out in New York and sit at a bar and have a meal by
just
myself.
people watch.
Yeah, and then the men do come up
Well,
to me.
yeah, especially if you're wearing that. Yeah.
Or
Bob,
you look
I am
like
not
you.
repeating what you just said. We buy our own drinks.
That's right.
We buy our own drinks, Bob.
No, but you're so
Okay.
beautiful. I'm sure you just attract many a man that
Oh my
comes up,
gosh.
or woman.
Pants.
You know. Anyway,
Pants.
okay.
Let's focus on the pants. All right, petite and regular. 23-inch inseam, 26-inch inseam, and holy cow, all of this goes away at the end of the day, a $14 discount. Here we have it in oat milk heather. This is gonna sound familiar because we just presented the fleece pullover, so if you want the entire look, that's how you search it. This is the blue jay heather, and then we have it in the cactus. Thanks, guys. There's the info on the pullover, A551073. All right, honey, I wanna talk about the fabric of this, but I think the cut is also really important.
Yes, but the heathered, it's heathered, which is so pretty because it gives you the highs and lows of the knit. Knit, is that right? I always forget if it's
Yes.
knit or, yeah, I'm learning all of these different fabrics. But the cool thing is that I think it's so substantial and for the price feels so, like such a great value. And I have to be honest, sometimes I don't say send it back, but I do ask for it to be redone because I want it to feel really good. I don't want to compromise on that, you know? So you have to find the right, you have to source the right fabrics.
Are you like me then when you get like, they get your order wrong at the restaurant, you're like, oh, I don't want to say anything.
I don't
but-
say anything. Because then they'll think I'm, you know, not nice, and they'll
Don't
say
you
bad
know
things
who
about. And I overtip because I used to wait tables, so I make
Oh
sure
my
that I
gosh.
really hook them up.
Same way.
You know?
Tip your servers, be nice.
Yes.
You know.
Although spit in your food.
But
you know?
please send the pants back.
But this is great. See, that looks so pretty with a booty like that.
Yeah, so
I mean,
that's-
not your boot. I mean, you know what I mean.
Well, her booty looks good too. You can trust me on that one.
But the short boots, I mean.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
really
it looks
great.
so pretty.
Which is why, like, maybe if you are, you know, Anne probably would take a tall if we had it available. And I love that we, you know, we have the regular, and it's like, okay, well, I love that look with an ankle boot, and that's so great. But what a really clever choice to come out here in the boot, because if I said wide leg fleece pants, most of us would think, cool, sneakers, sandals,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
And that absolutely works. But wow, when it's designed like this and the shape is like that, you go for it.
Yeah, and the scarf, the
The
accessorizing.
$30 scarf. I can't get over that.
Accessorizing is incredible.
$29.99. Now, this look that you see on Anne, thanks guys. Again,
yeah.
there's the info on the scarf. This is Anne's look right here. So this obviously is not the fleece. It is the knit sweater that we had earlier in the show. This is the fleece pullover that we had earlier.
And all these work together, all these different textures. You know, you don't have
there's
to
the
be
sweater.
so matchy-matchy.
Oh,
all the
gosh.
different textures look cool.
Right?
Yeah.
And like it's the same family without being the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But
You have to look effortless. You know, you can't look like you're overly styled. Yes, but that's my favorite. That's the double-brushed fleece.
so basically it's the same material, but when you brush it, then it opens up and it becomes so soft, and that's why you couldn't hear Anne earlier, but she was like, oh no, this is Christmas morning, curl up on the floor, grab the presents, have that cocoa, right? It's that slouchy day off feel, as well as being something that's really elevated.
That's something that you could dress up. Exactly.
Drawstring.
What do we do now? We're still talking about the pant?
Yeah, see that?
Okay. What,
1
are we
minute
doing
30.
good?
See, yeah,
Okay.
no, we're doing great.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't put how many orders are on the screen all the time. 1 minute, 24
Are we
seconds.
doing okay?
Yeah. No, we're
They're going to come out and pull me off with a cane.
Never.
Do you remember that?
Actually, fun
Is that
fact.
the Gong show they
Fun
used to do
fact. I think your first show via Skype was with my very good friend, Mary DeAngelis.
Oh, yeah.
And she came off the air
so
after that show, and I was like, how did it go? She's so sweet. She's so real.
I think we sang together.
She's so funny. We weren't supposed to sing, but we sang.
Yeah,
and
well, she has a beautiful voice.
Well, and she's the sweetest girl ever. But I was like, oh, thank goodness.
She was so nice. I was more, nervous. I get more nervous for these things than I do singing
really?
at like Carnegie Hall or something.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. It's just, I don't know what. Maybe it's just because I'm in a new element, new surroundings,
well,
and but you guys are so nice to me.
You're so sweet. I wonder if part of it is because like when you're on the stage, you can see people's faces and you kind of get a read.
Yeah.
And then here, all I have is the red light and my instincts. Yeah. My instincts are always going, I hope you like us, right?
But although actually when you're on stage, it's very black out there
right.
because of the spotlight.
Yeah.
So I want to tell you a story about the spotlight, but I hear music in my ears.
No. We'll have time in the next presentation.
Okay.
But yeah, that music does mean. That is the equivalent of that
so
book,
pretty,
right?
like
Okay.
this. Yeah.
So, guys, we have it in the same colors as the pullover, right? So it's going to be that beautiful oatmeal heather. This is the blue jay. And then we have it in the cactus. A551073. Only order of the year. QVC.com. Guys, here's the information for the pullover. At this point, we're kind of like looking back to what we've already had in the show. And so if you want to put the two together, there you go. $12 easy pay. Every price goes away at the end of the day. Also very popular. And not surprised at all. I do this mental tally of things I have to order after my shift, and the black in this jacket is on my list. $127.68, easy pay of $25.54. We have the black and the dusty pink, but in each choice, there's only 300 remaining. A518974. I have this gut feeling that Morgan and Adrian and Ann really love working this show. Okay. And my gut feeling isn't just because, like, oh my God, I get to stand next to Idina Menzel, but also, when you look like this, I mean, come on. And I know the feeling, like you'll put on an outfit that you're going to model on air and go, oh, this is going to be a good day. And Adrian doesn't even know that it's $45 for that top. I mean, come on. This is easily one of the best values in the show. And yes, there is a matching pant we will discuss. I love that Idina does these whole looks for us so that we can kind of be like her in the morning and go, I don't really know what to wear, so I'm just gonna grab these two things and look fabulous. So I don't know what to tell you. It's t-shirt price tag at $44.98, but you are getting this brushed, delicious, soft, not shiny, ribbed velour in the mock neck style that you can zip all the way up if you need a little bit more of a coverage outside. Stretchy. 4 easy payments of $11.25. We have 5 color choices. But this price, I know it says clearance, but when you see clearance sale price, it means that price is going up eventually. In this case, it's the end of the day. So here it is in what we call standby wood. This is your maritime blue. We have it in wine. Adrian just now is wearing it in the plum. And then finally, we have it in the black. Your timing could not be more flawless.
I know.
I literally just finished the last color, and she's like,
I am a professional.
I mean, clearly.
I can do a quick change in 9 seconds.
Clear. Wow, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
I have done that before.
Totally.
So I was going to tell you before. Well, okay, so you told them this is the
Yeah,
corner
I set
velour.
everybody up. Yep.
I actually wore this on the plane here.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's the best travel, and it doesn't wrinkle or anything. I roll when I pack. Do you roll?
I do
or
roll. I
fold?
only realized that recently. That's
Are you
how
a roller or a folder?
That's how we roll.
Okay, exactly.
That's how we travel.
No, I was going to tell you before that when you're on stage and you look out, you know how it's actually dark out there, which helps us sometimes when we're nervous because we can't see the faces. But there's a spotlight out there that I learned is called a special.
Okay.
I never knew this in all the years, and it means it's the spotlight that's meant just for you. That you don't get to share with anybody, and they position it at different times on the stage.
Okay.
And so that always made me just feel so great that everyone deserves their own special.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Guys, where's my special?
You got it.
Okay, well, we'll work on it. But I like that you said that because it made me think before we even met or before I started the show, I thought, I imagine that part of her concept must be, you know, every woman should feel like she's living her life on her own special stage. And by that, I don't mean like you're being looked at or judged, but like you can put your best self out there and feel free to do that.
And be yourself.
And be yourself.
Exactly.
Right? All right.
Which is not always easy to do.
No, it is not. So talk to me about this.
This is the corded velour. This is the wine. It has this great zip that I have to be careful with because of my microphone to show you. But you can wear it, you could do the turtleneck like that, which I really love. I think that looks chic. Or you can show a little bit more skin and then it opens. Exactly. And that looks elegant. And I like the vertical cord here because I think it's kind of sleek like that and slenderizing. And once again, the long sleeve. We're not skimping out on you. We got really long sleeves, and then you can zhuzh either way you want to. Oh, you're going, oh yeah, you're changing. That 1, 2, 3, 4, you did it!
11 years of this, and the key is to have something you can wear so that you don't have to step off the stage.
You need to go to Broadway next.
Oh, no, you do not want me on Broadway. I could bring snacks and beverages to those who are on Broadway.
No, don't say that. You're amazing.
Oh, look, this is so good, and it wears not. If I say, you know, velour pullover, I think most people are thinking something that's again not as.
It feels velvety though, right? Doesn't it? Yeah, it's so comfortable to travel in. It really is. And once again, the shoes are a thing. Like it looks good with a heel and a booty or any kind of sneaker.
The shoes what kind of sets the mood for it, right? This is, you know.
And
now, did you wear those shoes on the plane?
I did not. I stole my son's sneakers.
There you go. Yeah.
And I wore them because I can't walk that far in heels.
Especially if you have to run from, you know.
Especially after a couple of years of us staying at home. Yeah. Now put on the heels and I fall down.
I think that's definitely taught us all to. Ooh, stand right there. I love this because you can see all three of us.
Oh, yeah.
Are three of our ladies and how they're so, ooh! I don't know if the world's ready for all this look in one
Last night I
screen.
was at an event and I always was told to stand like this where you cross your leg. Oh, go ahead. Don't put it on me. Put it on, yeah.
Okay, show me. They tell you how to stand like what?
And then in pants, they said stand more like this, so you can see the pants more.
Right.
Because I was told when you're in a dress,
you
stand like this with one foot like a bevel in front, and that makes your body look really good. But last night I was in a jumpsuit and I stood like this.
Hell yeah!
And I felt really, see,
I love it.
That kind of gives a nice silhouette.
Doesn't this kind of speak to the evolution of women in general? Hey, stand like this.
I know.
No. Actually, I'm going to stand like this, you know? And
that's why I told you. And then when I get home, I have like a neck ache and a back ache from trying to stand perfectly all the time.
Yeah, no. Let's just go with our instinct, right? I love that. Isaac always teases me when I post pictures. He goes, bevel, honey, bevel.
See?
I'm like, okay.
I know. I love Isaac so much.
Isn't he the best?
I wish I would have said hello to him.
Oh, well, I don't know if you heard when I said I was coming on the air with you. He was like, oh my God, I love her so much.
Yeah, he's the best.
All right, so this is popular to absolutely no one's surprise because of the price tag, I'm sure is a big part of it, and 500 have been ordered. Now, plum, really popular. There's only 300 left. Oh, I'm looking around for it. It's on me. There's only 300 left. In the
you can see it. I wore it also in that photo shoot, in that 100-degree photo shoot.
Gosh, it is actually that hot. So 100 degrees, that'd be pushing. Okay, in the wood, we have 800 remaining. It too is popular. Here's Idina in the plum. We're going to show you a picture of that.
This is my Naomi. Oh, I got to work it when the camera's on me.
Yeah,
sorry. Maritime. This is Maritime.
And then we have it in black.
In black.
Woo!
This is my Naomi Campbell walk.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
This is me when
No, wait, can you do that? You know how she does the hair thing where she pulls the hair?
Oh, yeah. Where the share is this. Because I have my long straight hair and I can do a little share. But yeah, it's about
You're learning from the best here, guys. Look at that. Helps if you have that hair. 851-8963.
It's not real. It's not real, Jen. Come on. I told you I had an event last night. One of them actually fell out right before I went out there. Yeah.
Looks amazing still.
Oh, I have to change? Okay, go.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the info for the joggers. Hey, if you thought the price on the top was good, check this out. The pants are $39. What? 3 easy payments of $13.33, 855-1069. We have the same colors as the top, but far more limited. So if you want to put the two together, now is the time to do it. Also, not enough time to present, but at a great clearance sale price, I gotta let you know. Look at this little lowest price on the show. It's the lettuce edge sleeve, long sleeve, ribbed turtleneck, $34.65. We have plum, wood, and jet black. I was looking around to see if I had it. I was going to show it to you, but you can actually check it out on the Lovely Morgan right now. unbelievably, it's time for our final item. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this is easily one of the best deals in the show. When you consider what you are getting for the price that you are paying. Please look at the price with the red slash through it. Copy, $94.75. Now take a look at your clearance sale price. What? Easily 40% off plus, it's down to $52.98. And trust and know, if you're loving the entire look that you're seeing right now, which I absolutely do, search Encore at QVC.com and you can see Morgan's entire look, including the trousers. Okay, but we're gonna focus now on this rib cardigan with self-tie. I can't explain this price tag, except to just say, run with it, all right? Because who does not need a longer length duster that you either use with the self-tie or not in their lives? It's on 4 easy payments of $13.25. First day ever that we have taken $41 off. Medium heather gray.
I just walked through the shop
Honey, you're doing great. You did great. People want to see you. They want to see you move. If you stood directly in front of my face for an hour, nobody would complain.
Oh my God,
okay,
I'm so
here's
sorry.
the black.
Don't say that about yourself.
And the heather wood. Okay, honey, did you see the price on this?
No, I don't. I mean, no, I don't know what it is right now.
It's $52.98.
That's a good value, right?
It's crazy.
Don't you feel
good.
it feels like cashmere, but it's not.
Yeah, this is not like a tissue thin
No,
little
no,
baby of a. Oh my gosh, it's
And
amazing.
once again, like there is room. I have it layered with the matte satin top, and so, but it doesn't feel thick. Like if I wanted to sing right now and end with my song like this, I could lift my arms.
I would live for that.
Yeah, because I'll just tell you a story. During the Oscars, I forgot, and I was wearing one of those off-the-shoulder dresses, and I went to go, let it go, like that, at the end of the song, and I couldn't lift my arms. Oh, no! Which really affects the way I produce my notes. If I'm just like, instead of, you know, it's different. But yeah, I love this so much. I love the length. I think, once again, I'm mixing the textures, which I think is okay.
No, I love it.
Yeah, and it's just, I tie it in the back and wear it open.
I like that.
Here, but it closes nice too.
Here, I'll close.
It just feels so yummy, you know?
It feels a little bit, I don't know, kind of, there's a little drama.
Yeah, oh, that looks good when you tie it. It does look like you have,
Yeah, see,
you
so you
are
kind
drama.
of cinch the waist a little bit if you like. You know, I think probably most of us are just leaving it open over whatever we're wearing.
Exactly.
And then you can take that off entirely if you want.
Yeah, and I like to wear it with you have it, you have it with
tank
that.
top,
That looks great. Or like a white tee or something would look great. Oh, you have it on like that, right? You're Anne and you're Morgan. And you're Anne, right? And Adrian. Okay.
Yep.
I told myself, Rocky, Adrian.
Okay. You do the same thing. I had those little devices to help me learn all the names. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So
that looks great on both of you. Yay.
This is where, once again, I say we could talk about this, you know, constantly and still over-deliver because you're not going to be able to feel this until you get it home. And I think a lot of us have seen like these little topper duster things, but they're like tissue. They're really, really thin. And this has more of a heft to it. It has more of a gutsiness to it, which I think is why it looks so flattering on everybody.
Yeah. It's really, like I said, I love to wear this kind of these yarns and these knits and everything, but they have to feel super, super soft, you know, cotton rich. It has to feel good on the body, and I won't compromise on that. So you let me know if you don't think that that's what it is when you get it, because I swear this is like.
And no, Idina will read those reviews.
You could wipe a baby's butt with this. It'd be okay.
If you were so inclined. I hope you don't find yourself where that's like all you have to wipe the baby's butt with. But if that's the situation you're in.
My mother, my 73-year-old mother, would probably have wiped my son's butt with this. She'd say it's good and it's hypoallergenic.
When I had my daughter, everything was just for drool. It was like, here, just hang on, drool.
Yeah,
you know.
Or when you let them blow their nose in your sleeve.
Just, yeah, you know.
Who
It's
cares?
fine, it's machine washable, you know. Yeah, in my ear, I'm hearing, been there, done that, been there, done that. Yeah, the whole like, you know, oh, they must live a glamorous lifestyle. It really doesn't matter. If they're a parent, especially if they're a parent, they've been there, done that. They've wiped their baby's butt.
My son had a little cold and I let him blow his nose in an extra mask that was in the car. And then he said, what do I do with it, Mom? I was like, what do you mean, what do I do with it? He put it in my hand.
Right,
like
or that's where all the gum goes.
Exactly.
Spit the gum. Yeah.
Oh, this looks good. I'm liking it.
I like it too. I mean, I think if you wrap it and tie it, you might just wear like a simple little cami or something underneath, and then it's like the outfit. This is that cardigan that you're not just wearing because it's kind of chilly outside.
Well, you're giving yourself your waist, which, you know, we need to do sometimes to show our shape, especially if we're voluptuous like I am. I like to show my waist and that I actually have a figure.
Still has that kind of like cool girl ease to it.
Yeah, I didn't do a good bow though. There's an art to bows.
That's when I usually run over to the model's closet area and I ask the stylist to do the bow.
Yeah, well, my stylist has taught me to do one bow and then to let this go down.
Oh.
So that it's like length. Do you think anyone notices that when you do a bow that you do one side, it makes you look skinnier?
I don't know that they'll notice that, but they'll go, you look really good.
Subconscious? Yeah.
Right. It's one of those, like, it all comes together kind of things. These are the little tips and tricks that we
They're laughing at me.
No, I love that. This is like part of why you're here. Give me all the secrets. Tell me all the things. Why do you think I'm asking you all these questions, right? I'm like, I want to pick her brain, right? Collared blouse, like you see underneath, you know, as Idina's wearing it right now. And yes, I'm constantly plugging what you're seeing on all of this because it's all from the show. It's all sale price. All the prices go away at the end of the day, and I cannot believe we're in the final seconds of the show.
We are. I had so much fun.
I hope so.
This is my first time in the studio.
Oh gosh, the whole building has been so abuzz about you being here.
Thank you everybody out there for giving this brand a chance. I really appreciate all the support. And thank you. You're incredible. You're such a pro.
So are you. Thank you. All right, so last look, black, gray, heatherwood, and a last look at our fit guide. If you want to shop anything from the show, go to QVC.com, search fit guide, or we're going to put it right there on the screen. I know it goes up there fast. So go to QVC.com.
Thank you to Ann and Adrian and Morgan. Thank you for all the quick changes.
Well done. Search Encore, QVC.com. There's videos, there's photos, there's a heck of a lot more than we had in the show, and I want you to see and shop it all. Idina, 1,000 thank yous. Thank you so much. Hope to see you. Please. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
All right. In the meantime, guys, you have 2 hours with me still.